Before I even start, I'ma just go ahead and get it out for y'all, cause I know y'all about to say something about my hair. Feel me, about my antennas and shit or whatever. Now, I have my hair out. Niggas can see if I posted it on my shit. If you don't follow me, you wouldn't know. But I have my hair out, cause I took it out the braids. I still got these, and I'm finna twist these shits. But I took my hair out, and my hair grew a lot, bro. It's all over the place. I ain't want to sleep on it like that, cause you know, if you got, for me, if you are a melanated person, if you a melanated being, and you got kinky hair and kinky and curly and woolly hair, then you wouldn't know how it get when you sleep on it. So I just twisted my shit up so it won't be too, for me, clumped up and knotted up when I get it done, cause I'm finna get it done soon. But yeah, my antenna's gone, bro. Shit, dude. Nobody can't tell me this not artwork. Shit. I don't know. But I never been the type. For me, I could ask niggas that know me. Somebody probably gonna comment down like, yo, this nigga back again with the wild hair. I never been the type. Now that I'm thinking about it, I never been the type to, feel me, like, I never really was pressed about my hair like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I ain't going, like, I could have my hair, cause I think of my hair as art. Even before I was woke, right? I still cherish my hair, and I just learned to embody it. Cause my hair is going to stand up. For reasons I do not want to get into it and break it down and explain in these videos. For y'all, because niggas might not want to hear it. Niggas might not want to hear the truth. And niggas is scared of their divinity. But I'ma embrace my shit. That's just me. So yeah. Nigga, they probably gonna comment like, yo, this nigga tweaking again. But now I'm finna twist these up too. Feel me? And I'ma just let these shit rock. My little antenna sticking up and shit. It is what it is. Hold up. Alright. Alright, so I've been going for a minute. You know. Nigga just was distracted. Plus I had to get the strength to come back here and preach my truth as I know it to be. Cause niggas kept censoring and taking down my videos for me trying to get the truth to y'all, cause they obviously know, these puppet masters, they obviously know how powerful the truth can be. And how deadly it could be to their agendas. So that on that note, I'm not talking about them this video. This video is gonna be a guide, and it's gonna be a tool for you to use to help you build your steps to reach your higher self. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. We already at 4 minutes. If you don't follow me on socials, on all socials. XO Immaculate. XSO space Immaculate. But yeah, so what I wanted to say was, let me get into it. Hold on, what I was saying. Oh yeah, this video we're gonna talk about insecurities. Now, I'm gonna get on the woman's side first, only because I'm not gonna say I barely. For me, I talk to niggas every day. You interact with niggas' insecurities every day. You probably just don't pick up on it. But I'm a good at reading people. I'm good at peeking inside somebody's mind. So I pick that up off a person immediately if they insecure about something or how that manifests throughout their behavior. But I don't choose to concern myself most of the time with the insecurities of my fellow men because most of the time men are stubborn in their nature. So I'm gonna respect and I'm gonna let a nigga learn to deal with insecurities the own way. I ain't going for me try to come in and I can help a nigga if it's brought to me, but if it's not, I'll let niggas be stubborn in their ignorance, basically. So what I'm finna say, I'm gonna get on the females first. I feel like most of y'all is insecure, and y'all can feel free to combat me with your own opinion. But if you want to combat me, bro, come combat me with some facts. Not just an opinion without no grounds. Because I'm not going to respect your opinion if it don't have not based on no grounds. It got to be based on something. So, I'm going to get on y'all first. I want to say, I feel like most females, since childhood, right? Because we already told y'all the theory is, it all start as a child. Because that's the most flexible point in your life. You don't know who or what that person could be. That person has the most infinite potential as a child before the matrix come and basically push that child off to the side. Certain circumstances force you to push the child off to the side. So now, when you wake up, coming into the age of enlightenment, you now have to go back and get the child. But fuck what I'm saying. Alright, so I feel like, yo, stop playing around, bro. Move. Go sit down. Damn. Alright, so what I feel like most of y'all is insecure because you have been indoctrinated by the media, to put it simply. Indoctrinated by the media. I say that because most of y'all from young have been taught to hate yourself by either people around you or stuff you were seeing on TV. And I'm gonna say it's obvious people around you gonna play an effect. Gonna have an effect on you because you had no mental defense at the time. But in terms of the part the media plays, it doesn't show you a standard of beauty in which represents you. It shows you a standard of beauty which represents something outside of you. So you associate beauty with that standard, whether it be fake ass, fake titties, whether it be whether it be you just never seen a black girl on TV who was beautiful in your eyes, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But whether if you just never seen a black girl, or a girl that look like you, that's beautiful in the terms in your eyes, and that could cause one to associate beauty in itself with what they seeing and what those is telling them around them. This is called influence, and this is why I made the video called The Art of Influence. If you ain't watched that, go watch that. It's important because you have to rid yourself as now in this stage, because you're not a child no more. You develop some mental defense, or you should. So it's important that you watch that and you expel all foreign influences outside of your internal environment. Now, you feel free to combat me on that. But I know what I just said hit home for a lot of people. I'm gonna come touch back on that at the end of this vid. Now I'm gonna get on the niggas very quick. Now, niggas, I feel like niggas is insecure because they know niggas is insecure about their pockets more than anything, if I had to say, right? Let me explain why that is. Niggas know that in this matrix, as a man, you gonna only be as valuable in the eyes of society, right? As valuable in the eyes of society as your financial standing in the matrix. And I'm not saying that all society is like that. I'm simply talking about Majority. Because majority is sleep. And majority is bots in the matrix. So, to them, you're not going to hold any value if you don't have a financial standing in the matrix. But we know if you woke, you're not having, it's hard for you to get a financial standing because they're going to try to keep you down on purpose. But, that being said, I feel like they don't care about their pockets or anything for the reasons I just stated. And because they, like even they have other insecurities, but I feel like that's just the top one. I feel like that's just the top one. Because look, niggas will be insecure about how they look. Think they ugly or whatever, right? They think they chop, they ugly or whatever, fly out. But they be having, they know. I'm not even gonna say they had a narrative because it's the truth. They know that if they have the breach, they could get the cheeks. This is a fact. This is a fact. You cannot argue with me on this. It's no debating this. This is a whole fact right here. If you have the breach, you can get the cheeks. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So there's no debating that. So an ugly nigga would be, I seen niggas say, yo, I'm ugly, this and that. You say, but it's alright. I got a bag. They gonna still flop. No loss. I'm not gonna be the nigga who tell him like, oh, nah, nigga, cause he telling the truth. Telling the truth. So I feel like that's really the main thing for niggas to insecure about. But niggas also have deep subconscious inner insecurities about they beef size. Or they let me get on the beef size first. Or they beef size because these niggas grow up indoctrinated, my fault. These niggas grow up indoctrinated in the porn industry, and they see all these niggas on their phone that do all these wild shit. That do all these wild shit to get their beef certain size. And then they broadcast that to them. And these niggas just feed into it. So it start making them feel insecure about their own masculinity. You seen it in the video when the nigga said, I mean, I ain't no Ron Jeremy or nothing. I don't know who Ron Jeremy is. I don't know who Ron Jeremy is. If you see this video in the future, if you Ron Jeremy or you know who Ron Jeremy is, I'm assuming he a porn star or some type of nigga that's known for his beef. I'm just using context clues, but I don't know who Ron Jeremy is. But y'all seen the video in the other video about the why you never have any luck with women. I don't know who Ron Jeremy is, but I'm assuming that's what he talking about. So as you can tell, it's care about the B side. Another one would be niggas physique. Niggas be feeling like they haven't sculpted their body, not sculpted right. They haven't sculpted their body right for whatever reasons. Actually, not even for whatever reason. They actually haven't sculpted their body out. That's actually something that you can change every day. 15 to 20 minutes every day, that's all it takes. That's actually something you can change. Y'all see all the games, bro. I never had all of the games like this before. Hold on, I can't even see it. I never had all of that, bro. It's 15 to 20 minutes. I only do calisthenics. I don't even lift weights. It's not even that. But you see niggas be insecure about their physique too. But then again, see, that's what all go back to. That's why they also go hard for the bag. Because they don't have to worry about any of those other insecurities. Or really work on it and expunge that out of their mind and their subconscious. Because if they have the bag, they can always find a loophole throughout those insecurities and never actually work on it. Never actually, turning their weaknesses into strengths. Just having that one strength that they rely on to bail them out. This is not really something that's not common knowledge. It's just unsaid. We don't speak on it. Normally we talk, insecurities is hidden. but they play a subconscious role in your behavior. They manifest in your behavior every day, but we don't speak on it. We don't speak on it because we feel ashamed about it, ashamed about ourselves, and you don't want to show somebody a part of yourself that you hold in shame, because then you vulnerable to that person because you just showed them your weakness. So we don't speak on those type of things. I'm not saying that you should speak on it. I'm not saying that you should speak on it. But if you ain't gonna speak on it to somebody that you trust, because y'all be doing each other dirty out here, to somebody that you trust, I would have, and I just would advise simply that you work on your stuff, your weaknesses in silence, so that when they come out in your behavior, it just manifests into your strengths. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is all common knowledge that could be, if you just sit back and analyze and you just open your third eye, you'll be able to just see the whole thing. Be able to just see the whole thing. Yeah, man. What was I gonna say? What we at? 16, 7, about to be 17 minutes. There's a study that showed, right? I'm gonna just give some grounds of evidence, because I would be a hypocrite if I didn't provide some evidence for what I just said. So this proves, right? And this is just to show. No, wait. I'm gonna say it first. There was a study I did in school. Another valuable thing that I would think I didn't need, that I'm calling upon right now, out of the vault, to get y'all. I did a study, right? It was in my teacher Lucia class. Shout out to her. I did a study. Basically in my English class, it was a study about a black girl. Who was basically, they was doing a study on I was doing a study on internalized racism, and it was a video of a black girl. And at this time, when the video was recorded, I'm assuming like black people wasn't in the media like that. That in a positive image. So at the time, I'm assuming she didn't have, because I'm actually trying to remember it right now. I remember, I got a good memory, so I remember the gist of it, but I don't remember the minor details. So at the time, I'm assuming she never actually seen a person in her image portrayed as beautiful to her through the TV or through her everyday life, right? Because it was when she walked in, they basically had two doors. It was a black door and it was a white door. They asked her which one was beautiful. She said the white door. They asked her which one was you. She said the black door. So that just goes to show you the influence that's on her mind right now, that has yet to be expunged. That just goes to show you the influence of how the media indoctrinated her to think a standard of beauty was one way, even though she knew subconsciously, because she's still a child now. Whether it was subconscious or conscious, but I don't know how smart she was. I don't know how aware. I don't know what her conscious state was when she answered the question. But I could only assume, if she didn't make the decisions consciously, she knows subconsciously that she's the black door. But she knows subconsciously as well that the media has indoctrinated her to think a standard of beauty is one way. So she identifies beauty with the other door. Feel what I'm saying? So that goes to show you the role that the media actually plays, and the influence people have on your mind when they keep showing you some subliminal messages, and how you identify a certain topic or subject or aspect of a person or idea or ideology, whatever you want to call it, with that certain thing that they showing you, because it's being portrayed to you like that. So subconsciously it's being digested. That's why you have to develop mental defense. Feel me? And that's why you have to raise your conscious level, because that is your defense, which you are aware of. You can now defend. You can't defend against something you're not aware of. It goes to your subconscious, bro. So yeah, that's really. You can look it up. It's called internalized racism. Show the video of I guess black dog, white dog, whatever and then they actually did another segment which had the white girl answering the same questions. But I forgot what her answers was. I can only imagine, but I forgot what her answers was. I ain't gonna assume, but I can only imagine. I forgot what her answers was though. Cause the black girl was all I needed to hear, to be honest. I got an A on that shit too. The black girl was all I needed to hear. Internalized racism right there. It was so evident, so obvious. The evidence was over there. Feel me? Out of her own mouth. So, yeah. Got an A on that. Feel me? Young nigga. Doing young nigga shit. Got an A on that, you feel me? But, what I was saying. Love operates on the frequency of 528 megahertz frequency. Conveniently enough, your heart chakra is also depicted as green. And nature also operates on a 528 megahertz frequency. Your heart chakra also operates on a 528 megahertz frequency. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do I need to say any more? Take back your power. All my kings, all my queens watching. You beautiful. All my kings watching. Take back your strength. Take back your strength. The love you feed yourself is the love the universe is going to feed you. 528 megahertz frequency. Take back your power. Electrify yourself. Electrify yourself, nigga. Nigga, flex up. Get crazy, nigga. Electrify yourself. Self-love is important, bro. That's 528 megahertz frequency, nigga. Rushing through you. That's vibrating your aura, bro. You need that. On that note, though, I love y'all. Get on that love frequency. Feed that to yourself. Get in tune with the harmony and frequencies of the universe. On that note, I'm out. I love y'all. And may this day bring you peace. Yo, what the Yo, my dog, bro, she gets me tight. She don't have no chill, son. Alright, y'all.